Hey guys, hey, what's going on? This is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin. Come on everybody, get in here tonight. Get in here. I have something special I want to share with you. And I hope everybody's feeling amazing. And whether you're watching the replay of this or maybe you're live with me, I want you to pay attention to this because I'm going to talk about a topic that most of you don't understand. And tonight, what I want to talk about is time, okay? Write this down, because I want to get right into it. What's up, Robert? Time is emotionally destroying most people, entrepreneurs, people that want a better life, people that's trying to lose some weight, people that's trying to get rich. Time is destroying you. And let me tell you a story real quickly here, okay? I think you'll enjoy this story because years ago, even I battled with this, okay? And you let me know if you can relate to this. So I remember when I had my first dose of seeing someone else that was successful and I wanted to be that. And you know what the one question I asked? And you let me know if you let me know if this was you. I said, man, you seem like you're driving the car of your dreams. It appears that you are living in the house of your dreams. Your family is happy. You're going to the golf course. You just seem like you're happy in life. First question, what do you do? Next question, how long is it going to take me to become like you? Anybody been there? How long? This is what I asked. I remember like 10 years ago. Okay? This is when I was working for a dealership, a car dealership. I was the IT guy and I worked on computers. And I remember them firing me, letting me go. And that's when my search or my journey began to say, you know what? The job thing is just not going to work for me because I was loyal. But I asked that young man a couple of questions. I said, what do you do? And how long is it going to take me to do it? And he says, the first question, young man, I can answer. The second question is the wrong question. And I didn't get it. And he left. He got in his Rolls Royce and he drove away. But now I get it. And what I want to do in this video real quickly, I want to give you that gift because if you don't understand this time thing, you'll never, ever reach and feel how it feels to live the good life. And I want to explain it in a way because, see, time has been conditioned and it's controlling your life. And you have to know why. See, let me ask you a question. I used to run the largest boot camp in Houston, Texas. Do you know the one question that majority of the women and men would ask me? Wesley, how long is it going to take me to lose my belly fat? Anybody guilty of this? How long is it going to take me to rip up? How long I got to go? I'm going on vacation. I'm going to the beach. How long is it going to take for me to fix myself? And then the question I get today, Wesley, how long is it going to take me to be like you? What do I need to do? And how long? How long? And the time is screwing you up, okay? Now, let me explain something to you. Let me tell you why time and why when you want to live a better life, when you want to fix your body, when you want to fix your health, once you come to agreement with yourself and say, you know what, I need to do something different with my life. Let me tell you why you're so concerned with the time. Let me ask you a question, okay? It's going to be interactive. Everybody that's watching me here today probably has a job. And you know exactly what time you have to get up and go to your job, don't you? Anybody? Anybody here? Who knows what time they need to go to work in the morning? Some of you guys, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, right? You know it. Some of you that's watching me have an alarm clock that's going to ring to wake you up and say, hey, it's time to get up. It's time to go to work. It's time to go make money. Right? How many of you know what time is lunch? Right? You say, well, I take lunch at this time, 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? How many of you know what time, when you're working your job, what time do you have to get off? You know the time, right? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. How many of you folks, because maybe you're self-employed, what time do you go to bed? What time do you have dinner? What time do you go to church? What time do you take the kids to practice? Your life is surrounded by time. Am I making sense? So guess what? When you're ready to become a wealthy, rich, sexy, fit individual, the question that you ask is, well, how long is it going to take? Because see, everything in your life has been structured by time. Everything. You got a to-do list. I got to do this at this time. I got to have a meeting at this time. I got to meet this person at this time. I got to go see this house at this time. I got to look at apartments. I got to go job interview at this time. Everything around you has been structured by time. So when you're trying to be a successful individual, when you're trying to be a part of the 3% that make millions of dollars, that have that body that you want, that have the money that you want, that have the significant other that you want, that have the cars that you want, that have the house that you want, you have been conditioned to ask, well, how long is it going to take? Like 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 weeks. And it's the same thing I was doing. It's the reason why the success, I couldn't see it, because guess what? When you give yourself a time limit to become a successful individual, when you give yourself a time limit to lose some weight, when you give yourself a time limit to meet the man or the woman of your dreams, you're setting yourself up for failure. Do you understand if you took time, come on guys, stay with me. Do you understand if you took time out of the equation, you would never have a failing moment? Let me say that one more time. If you took time out of the equation, you would never have a failing moment. You would never say, I didn't reach my goal. Well, it didn't work out. You would never say it. See, the only reason why you think you didn't reach your goal, because see, your perception of time, you said, well, I gave myself 3 weeks to do it. Damn, I didn't hit my goal. So now you're choosing to feel bad. You're choosing to feel frustrated. You're choosing to feel down because you gave yourself a time limit. See, the hardest thing, and I'm not going to say this is easy, but the most difficult thing to do when you're trying to be a better version of yourself and attract some of this good stuff, you see other people winning in life and you say, fuck, I want to win too. The hardest thing is to relax and to be patient and understand that time is nothing but a perception. Does it make sense? I'm going to tell you guys a story. I went to Bali. And in Bali, I went to the beach. And sometimes when I travel around the world, I work, right? And, I have meetings and it's a time difference. So, I'm like, I'm on the beach. And this other guy from Bali, he's smiling, enjoying life. And I got caught up and I was like, oh my God, what time is it? I said, sir, what time is it? He says, it's daytime. I'm like, daytime? Yeah, it's daytime. And I learned a lesson. Most of us, we get so caught up in our day-to-day. What do we have to do? What do I have to write down? Who do I need to meet? What do I need to work on? What time do I need to do this? And we forget that the reality that we're in, because we think that the reality that we're in is the reality that is everybody's there, right? But that guy from Bali, he said it's daytime. He didn't say 6 o'clock. He didn't say 5 o'clock. He didn't say 5 past 10. He said it's daytime. That's what time it is. I learned a very important lesson. When I took time to get somewhere, whether it's success, whether it's to be the better version of myself, whether it's, finding the person of my dreams, when I took time out of the equation, it happened for me. Because see, time makes you emotional. It makes you feel like you're getting older. Oh, I don't have enough time. I'm 50 years old. I don't have enough time. I need to hurry up and fix my life. Right? Come on, guys. How many of you guys been there? Some of you guys, I'm almost 30 years old. I need to figure out what I got to do. I don't have much time. Time is running out for me. And I have no idea where that nonsense came from with that you're running out of time. What do you mean? I have 24 hours. You have 24 hours. Time is infinite. And in actuality, time doesn't exist. You're the reason why your business or your life is not progressing, because you're giving yourself time constraints on when you feel that your life should be better. So you're not considering the fact that maybe the last 10 years or the last 20 years or the last 30 or 40 years you have screwed up. Okay? You screw it up. You did some things that are totally the opposite of what you're doing now. See, you're watching a video. You're watching the video because you want inspiration, you want motivation, you want to hear from a millionaire, you want him to pour into you because one day you believe that your life is going to be like my life. But guess what? If you spend 20 years of doing the opposite thing of what you're doing now, like not watching videos, not reading books, not working towards your dreams, not speaking positivity, not creating your reality, not watching your words, not having a mindset of outcome-based thinking, not surrounding yourself with the people that are prospering. That 20 years becomes your self-image and it becomes your personality. And what you're trying to do, and it's a good thing because you're watching this video. But see, a lot of you that's watching me, you don't understand that time thing is kicking your butt. Because you giving yourself, you say, all right, this is my goal for the month. This is my goal for the 3 months. And if you don't hit your goal, immediately you give yourself pain. Oh man, see, it didn't work. I worked for 3 months and it didn't work. I worked for 1 year. Like if I tell a young lady at my boot camp, well, it's going to take you at least 1 year. What? That's too long. And guess what? If I say 1 year, no one will come. But if I say 30 days, oh, okay. 30 days I can get rid of this stomach. 30 days I can get rid of this big old belly that's over my belt. In 30 days I can fix my bank account and have more money in it. In 30 days I can quit my job and my business to be working. And guess what? If it doesn't happen, you're pissed. You're down. You're upset. And guess what you do? You repeat the same cycle once again. And that's what most of you are doing. You're repeating the same cycle in your life. Because you're too hard on yourself. What I would like you to consider in this video is to remove time from your life. And what I mean is this. That whatever goal, whatever desire, whatever your intentions are for your life, it's not necessary to put a time frame on it. Because like I said before, what you really want and what you really desire is the feeling that that tangible thing is going to give you. See, some of you guys that's watching me, you want to quit your job. You say, I'm tired of working this job. I want to get out. Well, guess what? The only thing that you really want is the feeling, how it feels to feel liberated. How it feels to be able to get up in the morning at your turn. To not have an alarm clock to disturb you when you get up. A lot of you guys, instead of driving your car, right, that you don't really like, that's a clunker, well, you want to know how it feels to drive a supercar or a nice car or a Mercedes, a nice sedan, maybe a Lamborghini, maybe something nice. It feels good, right? But understand what you really want is the feeling. It has nothing to do with the time to get it. See, you're robbing yourself right now because you're putting these constraints in your life. Well, I got to do it in this year. I got to do it in 2 years. I got to do it in 3 years. I got to do it in 2 months. And if you don't hit it, you give yourself pain. And guess what you do? Because that feeling of pain is a resistant force that pushes your desires and your goals away from you. Guys, hit the like button if that makes sense. Come on now. See, some of you guys, this is going to go over your head. You're not going to get it. You know, earlier I was communicating with someone and we were talking about manifesting our dreams. You know, it's not common for me to meet someone. It's very uncommon to meet someone that can think and understand that their words and their thoughts creates their reality. That everything that you're thinking about right now, even watching this video, is a cause set in motion. And I was talking to this person and they were sharing some things with me about, said, Wesley, you know, I create my reality, you know. It was a life changer for me. At first, I was at a very low place in my life. And this person was in their 20s. She said, I was at a low place and I needed something. And I watched the video. I read a book. And in that book, it said, you know what? That things can be better for me right now. I don't have to wait until I get the car, the house, the job, the business, the money. Things can be better right now. That's what this person told me. And I'm like, oh my God. I said, man, you need to be doing motivational speaks. That person said, things can be better right now. I don't have to wait for something to enter my life for me to say, oh, now I'm happy. Oh, now I'm grateful. Thank you, God, for blessing me with the house, with the car, with the husband, with the wife, with the money. That person just blew my mind. Said, you know what? You can have it right now. Everything outside of you, all those things that you want, they're just things. And I know you want them so bad. I know it's so hard because you keep looking at your situation and you keep focusing on how bad your situation is. Some of you guys keep saying, oh, you know what? It's like one thing after another. You know, every time I'm doing something, I'm working towards a goal, bam, slap in the face. Who's been there? Come on, we all been there. And some of you guys that are getting older, you feel that you're running out of time. There's not enough time in the day. I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to start a business. I don't have time to do a video. I don't have time. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what do you have time for? See, most of you, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, but most of you, you know what you have time to do? You got time to complain. You got time to talk about other people's problems. You got time to watch reality TV. You got time to watch sports. You got time to go to the club. You got time to go to happy hour. You got time to hang out with friends. Some of you got time to travel. Right? So the time is there. You're just not utilizing it in a way to create the life that you said that you want. See, I have 24 hours. And you have 24 hours. You have 24 hours, and I have 24 hours in my day. Some of you, you're putting restrictions on yourself. You're so surrounded, so structured by time, and unfortunately, that's just how we were raised. See, when we were growing up in school, I don't know about you, but see, when the bell used to ring, it told me that I need to go to the next class. Anybody went to a class like that? See, when the bell used to ring in the start of the day, that told me that I need to go to class. Then when it rung at the end of the day, it told me I need to get up and go somewhere else. So your life, all your life, you have been on a time schedule. But see, when you want to be free, come on now. See, when you want to be free, time doesn't exist. Sometimes I don't even know what time of day it is. I don't even know what day it is sometimes. See, some of you guys got this long schedule. I got to do this on Monday. I got to do this on Friday. I got to do this at 7 o'clock. I got to do this at 8 o'clock. I got to go babysitting at this time. I got to go to church at this time. I got to go to work at this time. Your life is on a schedule. And you don't want to be on a schedule. See, a person that life is on a schedule, to me, it's not a liberated life. It's no liberation in that. See, my life, I'm not on a schedule. I do what I want. You want to do the same thing. But see, you feel that you need the money, you need some more resource, you need an opportunity for you to live life on your terms. But what I'm telling you, you can do it today. Tonight. You can live life on your terms, baby. You can say, you know what? This to-do planner that I have, screw it. If I don't feel like going to work, I'm just not going to go. And I deal with the consequences as they approach. If I don't feel like going to the barbecue, I'm not going. If I don't feel like going to the baby shower, I'm not going. If I don't feel like going to my best friend's party, I'm not going. You know what? Today, I don't feel like going to church. I'm not going. But the problem is, most of you've associated so much pain and emotion around time. So if you don't do it, you say, well, someone's going to be mad. Someone's going to be upset with me. I'm going to go to church, and if I don't go, then they're going to be calling me and say, hey, why you didn't go to church? I don't want to feel bad. Anybody ever did something and they didn't do it because they didn't want other people to feel bad? You know, I don't want them to feel, I got to go to the family reunion. Well, I need to go to the happy hour because this person came to my happy hour. Well, I got to go to the birthday party because this person came to my birthday party. You don't have to do anything except what you want to do. See, what I've learned in life, the most successful people, this is how they live. They don't feel obligated by time. Their life is not structured around time. They do what they want when they want to do it. And they don't hold this emotion, and they don't associate this emotion to not doing something. They're not sitting there kicking themselves in the butt because they didn't go to a birthday party. Because they didn't go to work today. They called in sick. So what? You're not sick, but I didn't feel like going. And you feel bad about that. Guys, I'm going to end this video right here. I hope that you consider, and I hope you got the message, that time currently for most of you is controlling your life. It's the reason why you're overwhelmed and you're depressed and you're hurt and you feel pain every day, baby. What I would like you to consider is take time out of your life. What I mean is, it's not so important. It's not a big deal if you didn't hit your goal this week. It's not a big deal if you didn't hit your goal this month. It's not a big deal on when it's going to happen for you. You know, when the big money or the big surprise or the woman or the man. It's not that important. Because if you're focused on when and the time, you're missing out on the now, baby. Do you understand right now in the now, so many amazing things are happening in your life right now? Most of you, you know what you're doing? You're looking at Donald Trump. You're looking at what he's doing. You have this anger. Oh my God, Donald Trump is just screwing up the world. I can't believe he's doing it to the veteran. I can't believe he's doing this. And you're not doing a damn thing. You can't even do anything but complain and talk to other people that share your ideal. But how is that fixing the situation? How is that making you a better woman or man? This man is already the president. He's done. He's a billionaire. You're sitting there in your small house. your small apartment, your small car, your small job, and upset. And you can't even do anything but argue and complain on Facebook. That's it. That's it. That's all you can do. Guys, you gotta wake up. Wake up. Wake up. You have to understand everything that you do in life, the thoughts, the things that you watch, the things that you focus your attention on, you're bringing into your life. If you upset about another man's decision and you feel pain about that, you feel discouraged about that, you won't have the energy, you won't have the power, you won't have the intuitiveness to be able to create your reality. Because you're too caught up in another person's reality. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, hit the like and share button. If it didn't, don't share and like. It's okay. It's okay. But I wanted to share with you, Wesley $1 Million Virgin here, how time is ruining most of your lives. Time is ruining most people's lives. You're doing it to yourself. You're making it so hard. You think life is so hard. It's not. I had to learn this too. Life is so easy when you live in the now. See, I focus on the present. I focus on the air that's in this room. I focus on the fingers and the arms and the chest and the head and the ears that I have that God has given me. I focus on the power of God that's in my body right now to give me the power to convey a message to millions of people around the world. I'm focused on the meditation music that I'm listening to. I'm focused on all the great and amazing events that are taking place in my life, that are taking place, that will take place in my life throughout the week. I'm not giving myself time to become a billionaire. I'm not giving myself a time limit to buy the next car. I'm not giving myself a time to buy the next house. I don't have a time limit. Because I understand something. That all I want is to feel good. I just want to be happy. That's what you want. You just want to feel amazing. You want to feel good in your spirit, in your soul, every day. You don't need money for this. You don't need a new job for this. You don't need a new opportunity for this. You don't need a new house for this. You don't need a new boat for this. You don't need a vacation for this. That you can have right now by using your mind and focus on the good things that your God, that you said that you believe in, has created for you. That's it. When you just start to think about, thank God for the food that I ate today. Thank God for the roads that I didn't have to build. Thank God for the water that I didn't have to pour. Thank God for the animals that I didn't have to kill, that I can have a nice dinner. Thank God for the school system. Thank God for the book that I didn't write, but I can read and I can become a better version of myself. Thank God for the Bible that I can read, that I can absorb, that I can learn to be the man or the woman that you, God, has created me to be. Woo! Thank God for the shirt that I didn't have to create to be able to clothe my body. Thank God for the lotion that can make my skin beautiful and shiny. Thank God for the hair and the barber that makes my hair look so amazing. Thank God for the shoes that are on my feet that keep them dry. Wow. Man, I feel grateful right now. I feel good. And guess what? This is the same thing I did when I didn't have much. It's the same thing I did. I swear to you guys, I'm talking from my heart right now. I know I need to close this video, but I'm talking from my heart. It's the same thing I did when I couldn't pay the car notes and I couldn't pay the rent. When I was chasing my dream like you're chasing your dream. I would just focus. I would sit in my room and I would like, thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, universe, for all this abundance that's around me. Thank you for the money that's poured into my life right now. Thank you for the furniture that I have. Thank you for the house that I live in. Thank you so much. The roads, because some people don't have roads. Thank you for the blanket, because some people don't have blankets. Thank you for the food, because some people are starving. Whoo! Thank you. Thank you for the great things that are flowing into my life. I did it. And I did it as long as it took. Because I know some of you say, well, how long do I have to do this? You do it as long as it takes. Every day, you should be confessing with your mouth of the things that you want. Every day, you should be using your power, using your faith, using your strength, using your vitality that your God has given you to confess the life that you deserve. God is not worrying about time. How long did it take God or your God to create light, to create water, to create man? He said it and it happened immediately. He wasn't, is it going to happen at 6 o'clock? Is it going to happen in 24 hours? Is it going to happen in 2 days? Is it going to happen in 3 days? I don't know. He said, let there be light, and boom, there it was. And what I'm telling you, if you would demonstrate the same power, the God-like power that we all have, guess what? It'll happen for you. And you don't, one day, you'll look at this video and you'll say, wow, I feel what Wesley feels. You know what? Wesley is just not excited just because he has 6 cars, he has homes around the world, he travels everywhere. No, this is not why I'm happy and excited. I'm excited that I live in America. I'm excited that I have the opportunity to use my mind to be able to create things. I'm excited because I can give to other people's lives and I can enrich and empower them. I'm excited because to have the faculties of my mind, I have my fingers, I have my body. I'm not handicapped. I can walk. I can speak. I can hear. I can taste and I can smell. This is why I'm excited. And one day, I believe you're going to get it. You're going to understand that everything that I do is not show. It's the real deal. The only reason why I was talking to somebody earlier today, I said, Wesley, you know, it's just like when one thing happens, another thing happens. And I know I got to have faith. And I try to have faith for everything. And I try to believe it. I say, you know what? You don't have faith. You don't have faith. See, because a person that demonstrates true faith is a person that is not worrying about what's going to happen. See, this person wants to leave their job. But they say, well, Wesley, everybody's on my insurance. My whole family, even my husband is on the insurance. And I just can't leave. That's not faith. See, a lot of us wants to believe in God or believe in a higher power or believe in Buddha. But when it comes down to it, when it's time for you to put on the big boy pants and actually demonstrate your faith, you want to know how it's going to take place. You want to know how the universe or how God is going to do it in advance. No. No, it doesn't work that way. See, when that guy walked on water, you remember that in the Bible? He had to take faith. It wasn't a bridge there. It wasn't a pathway. He had to step out on faith. And I know it's not easy. It's not easy only because of what you've been conditioned for years. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm talking right now from my heart. That faith is the one thing that I've seen very successful people demonstrate in their life for them to be able to manifest the desires of their heart. And if you can't live this life, If you're living your current life with doubt, with uncertainty, that's preventing you to take the necessary actions that is needed, that is necessary for you to become, then guess what? It'll never happen. That young lady, I said, you need to relax and you need to have faith. See, if you leave your job, you got to believe, and you have to put an intention forward and say, you know what? I'm going to leave my job. I'm going to have an opportunity. The kid's going to be okay. The husband's going to be okay. Everybody's going to be okay. You have to understand that you have this power. But until you believe it, your life will be like a record player playing the same song in 2017, 2018, 2019. You'll be talking the same stuff. Looking at me succeed, prosper every day. And you'll sit there and you're like, what do I need to do? Why is it not happening for me? And I'm telling you with my mouth what needs to be done. Guys, I'm going to let you go. This video was about your life is structured by time. It's the reason why most people fail in life, because you're putting timelines, you're putting constraints on when you feel things should happen in your life. But understanding that whatever you want to happen, it can happen now. Because what's the most important thing of anything ever manifesting in your life is the feeling that that thing is going to give you. And if you learn how to feel good every day, if you learn how to be grateful every day, if you learn how to feel happy every day, if you learn how to direct your focus to positivity every day, if you learn how to surround yourself with people that are lifting you up instead of tearing you down, if you learn how to put stuff in your mind that is inspirational, that makes you feel inspired, that makes you feel good over and over again, if you surround yourself around people that believe in you, and to let those people continue to believe in you until your belief kicks in, it'll happen. You'll live a life like a king and like a queen. You'll live a life that most people believe they will live when they go to heaven. I'm going to tell you this one story, and I'm going to let you go, okay? Hope you had a good time, guys. Like and share this video if you got any value. So, my mom and dad, they're very religious people, okay? I'm a PK kid, pastor, wife. You know, I've been in church all my life. And, you know, my mom, I'm always telling my mom, she called me, how you doing? I'm doing amazing. I'm living a dream. And I think one day we was talking about heaven. I forgot how we started to speak about this, but she says, oh, Wesley, I mean, heaven is, whew, it's so much better. I said, Mom, it was like heaven, though. You know, the life that I'm living when I went to this country, and it was amazing, these people. He said, I know, but heaven is much more better. And I decided the other day to book a massage and a spa treatment at the Houstonian Trailer Spa here in Houston, Texas, because my mom wasn't feeling too well. I said, Mom, you just need to relax. You need to go have a massage day. You need someone to give you a facial. You need somebody to rub on your body a little bit. Someone to do your nails. You need to hear some soft music. You need to drink some cucumber water, all right? And my mom called me. I said, Wesley, that was amazing. And Wesley, it was almost like heaven. She said, it was almost like heaven, Wesley. I said, yeah, I know, right? The point is this. A lot of you guys, you're living your life to go to some place that you really don't even know that exists. But understand, even heaven, whether it's real or not, it's just a feeling. See, when you think about heaven, you feel good. You're like, oh, heaven, this. But guess what? Heaven is on earth. You just got to know where to go, baby. Hey, much love. Thank you so much. You're a winner. I'm a winner. You're prosperous. I'm prosperous. I love you. You are a millionaire. Keep focused. Like, share this video. Thank you. I am grateful for every and all the billions of people that are watching this video. I love you. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 Million Virgin. Later.